To his supporters outside a Halifax courthouse 9 years ago, Chris Enns was a beacon, willing to risk arrest and police raids at his illegal dispensaries in the name of changing what they viewed as overly restrictive medical marijuana laws.
There he is.
My goal is not to violate the law, but to move the law towards a state where Canadians who have medical problems can use this substance without fearing prosecution.
Criminal prosecution is something that Enns has beaten back over the decade. Charges have been dropped. In some cases, he successfully argued his rights were violated.
And I truly don't believe there's a judge in this province that is going to put me in jail for trying to provide cannabis as medicine to people with a license from a doctor to use it as medicine.
So far, that's proven right. But behind the scenes, there's been a battle of another kind brewing, one that's been far from the public eye. It's not about whether Chris Enns can legally sell marijuana. It's about the money. That fight is with the Canada Revenue Agency. It claims in court records that between 2012 and 2014, Enns and his company didn't report more than $2.5 million worth of marijuana sales at his dispensaries. And it's issued $654,000 in gross negligence penalties. The case offers insight into a facet of tax collection that may surprise many Canadians. For years, the CRA has been going after illegal income. In short, it's been taxing crime.
So regardless of how income is earned in Canada, it's taxable and it must be reported. And that includes income from drug dealers, money launderers, and illicit income.
The agency examines bank accounts, credit cards, and assets like luxury vehicles to figure out how big the profits are and the taxes owed. It's dialed in that focus recently with a new illicit income program. Between April and August, 80 specialized auditors examined 90 cases, found $74 million in unreported income and $24 million in taxes owing, and issued $7 million in penalties.
We have legal action that we can take. We can garnish income. We can seize and sell their assets. For example, if they have a car, a boat, or a property, we can seize that and sell it.
There's no evidence in court records that Chris Enns is in the same camp as cocaine dealers living lavish lifestyles. He has long maintained his interest lies in helping patients with debilitating diseases. But the federal government does level significant allegations against him in court records, accusing him of deliberately structuring his finances so the CRA cannot determine the taxable income of his businesses and himself. That's an allegation Chris Enns denies. He has appealed his reassessments, and in an email to CBC News, Enns says that he has been unfairly targeted by the CRA. He says the sales figures used by the agency are not accurate, and he says he has no unreported income. Richard Cuthbertson, CBC News, Halifax.